Fala rapaziada do canal, estamos aqui de volta, retomando a jogatina depois do ano novo. Rapaziada, eu tô voltando agora, então feliz ano novo para quem eu não desejei, valeu? Então vamos dar aqui início à campanha aqui do K-Off, Juarez Gunslinger, sim, não sei como é que se pronuncia, e vamos nessa e simbora. Dar um novo game aqui, rapaziada. Olha a história. Vamos continuar, se não joguei nada. Novo jogo. Normal. Velho Oeste, meu parceiro. Velho Oeste.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Depois da introdução, vamos estar no comando de Silas Graves. Chegou em Abilene Line. Tá, antes de destruir os pontos de habilidade. Depois de fazer sua escolha, não poderá voltar atrás. Ok.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Tá, você recebeu um ponto de experiência por encontrar uma pepita. Encontrei
I
nada
threw in with the
ainda.
kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No,
Tá,
Steve.
segura.
The other kind of funny.
Pepita de verdade. Billy the Kid, mano. Guerra do Comando de Lincoln. Tá, aqui, segure para experiência. 1 de habilidade. 1 ponto de experiência. Ah, quer comprar mesmo? Só tem essa? Pô. Já foi. Olha os boizão. Tá, aperte para ver o objetivo. Torne esconderijo. Vai pra aqui.
I knew those two morons would never let me through.
Pô, na moral, mas aqui em cima tem o quê? Nós é curioso, nós é curioso. Tá, você está se afastando da história. Não pode, não pode. Mira e manda bala. Headshot. Tá. Você ganha a maior parte da sua experiência matando inimigos. Ela é necessária para subir o nível e ganhar habilidade extra. Beleza.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah.
Tá, já
I heard the
fiz
shots
isso.
and I knew I had to move fast.
Dropa alguma coisa pra nós.
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Caralho, mano, eu vou conhecer Billy the Kid. Salve Billy the Kid.
I decided to help Billy and the
Caralho,
boys
uma
out.
cabeçada aqui, mano. Atira
So that's
inimigo e
just
carregar
what
o
I did.
medidor de concentração, RP. Caralho, maneiro. E eu ruim pra caralho. Eu não acertei um com o medidor de bagulho. Abaixa aqui, abaixa normal. A vida volta normal, sozinho. Ah, que isso, tá na mira ali, pô. Ah, que isso?
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every
Caralho, de onde
gunhead
veio
in
essa?
Lincoln County.
Tá, mano, por enquanto só tô com o oitãozão. Ali o cara ali, ó, malandro ali, ó. Esconde aí, brother. Se esconde aí. Vai, otário. Cadê? Bota a cara, Mr. M. Que isso? Tá acertando no cara e não tá matando? Nada pra cá. Ai, meu tropão aqui.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Ó, otário ali, tem um vagabundo ali. Só matar a galinha. Já era. Ih, ganha XP matando a galinha aí. Dezão. Tá coronhada. Pensei que tinha alguém aqui, não tem ninguém.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Caralho, perto aqui. Ah, pra desviar? Ah. Já era. Quer dar uma de Matrix? Tudo de novo. Bora. Toma. Toma, galinha. Toma. Que isso, tô vendo o coquinho do cara. Olha lá. Pô, mano, aquele corno lá de novo. Tá, mano, a bala tá vindo pelo lado esquerdo. Vou jogar pra direita, tá ligado? Aí eu vou pegar a visão disso. Prestar atenção pra onde a bala tá indo. Já era.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do, do you?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah.
Será que essa é boa? Tá tudo igual aqui.
A lot of them were saddle
Caralho,
tramps
tô
or
tomando da onde,
sodbusters or
mano?
drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Ih, mano, a moto tirou um bastozão, patrão. Mais alguém? Da onde? Ali, ó. Cadê você, ô vagabundo? Toma dentro daqui, ó. No saco.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Tá, lutar pra chegar à porta dos
Truth be
fundos da
told, things weren't
fazenda.
much better behind the house.
Watch your flank!
Vagabundo lá em cima. Caralho, vagabundo aqui.
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Mano, na moral, eu não sei o que aconteceu, mas a câmera travou. Ah, eu não aguento essa câmera não, papo reto. Papo reto, mano. Boa.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Tem hora que a câmera funciona de boa, tem hora que ela fica de bronca.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Deader than a rat in a trap.
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Baldry. Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Agora sim, papai.
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized
Agora
shooters
sim,
who
ó.
wanted to do us harm.
Porra, double kill.
Damn you!
Toma.
Keep this up all night. I think I got one. Where the hell
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Agora sim. Pode vir que o clima tá gostosinho pra trocar tiro.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Caralho, tô tomando da onde?
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better
Caralho, da
part
onde
of
tá
valor.
vindo?
What's that mean?
It means that
Daqui?
it was time to cut and run. They got a gatling,
Ai,
Billy shouted.
caralho.
"Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention."
Não tava sabendo de onde eu tava tomando.
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a gatling, Billy
Eu tenho que
shouted.
descer?
"Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll
Ah,
draw
tá,
their
tá.
attention."
Tirar as cavalos do estábulo, igual um Zé Bunda ali.
Directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's joshing.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Tá, calma aí.
Please, call me
Subindo a
Silas
escada?
now. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Cut you a new one!
Vamos aí, mano. Sai fora, pô. Caralho.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Agora,
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired
agora eu tô
guns.
de akimbo, porra. Pô, até ele recarregar a arma, porra. Tô de fuzilzão mesmo.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Acho que é aqui.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Xerifão desazeitado, desazeitado. Agora do duelo, meu parceiro.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Tá, mantenha seu inimigo na área de foco usando... Tá, beleza, entendi. Quando o oponente começar a estender a mão para pegar a arma, aperta RT para sacar a arma e mire com RS e atire, tá? Entendi. Oh, tô desenrolado não, parceiro.
In a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Ah, voltou tudo, entendi nada. Amassar as galinhas aqui.
After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
Na coronhada não dá pra matar a galinha, não?
Stepped inside, and...
Ô, caralho.
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Primeira fase para conta, com êxito. Vamos ver aqui a habilidade. Pistoleiro malfeitor, com uma arma em cada mão. Bolsos grandes, aumenta a capacidade de munição do revólver, carrega ainda mais munição de revólver leve, como você vê 5 balas. Combos maiores, interrompos. Vou botar esse daqui para ver qual é. Tem essa aqui do fuzil também.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Mano, fui preso aí.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway.
Ah, vou fugir,
Later, they
como?
wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Pô, caralho, jogaram uma chave aí.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Tá, pega a chave e saia da cadeia.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Calibre 10.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Sai, caralho.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet.
Toma.
You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus.
Tá. Achei que só tava só com
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
a espingarda. E oitão também. Tá, objetivo, use os telhados para fugir. Beleza. Aqui, mano. Tá esquisito isso aqui. Tem que pular ali? Caralho. Vamos tentar então, parceiro.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
RB para entrar em concentração. Eu não quero entrar em concentração ainda. Querendo achar a saída, pô. Sobe, vagabundo.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Where'd he get you?
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way
Ali
past.
embaixo, ali embaixo.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Pô, tomei dano.
But hell if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back. Leave him to me.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring.
Pô, até agora
I
não
was
tem
just
um
glad I had Deputy
molotovzinho, não
Bob's
tem
mean-ass
nada.
shotgun.
Toma. Caralho, tô me atirando da onde? Pula, vagabundo. Tem dois, mano, lá embaixo. Tem um aqui, ó, nas costas. Ali, ó. Corre não, chifrudo. Toma.
So much lead was whizzing
Ué,
by my
duas balas
head,
só na
it was like
espingarda.
everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Pô, matou o cara não, mano. Toma.
We're gonna be in deep shit with
No crânio.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Não é pra cá, não? Acho que é ali, ó.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Que isso?
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Reflexos em dia.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one...
Costa, Costa, Costa. Filho da mãe.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No. Because they all thought I was Billy.
Mano, o cara tá aqui com um
And all
bagulhão.
that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile,
Porra do
Deputy
escudo do
Bob
cara
Archer was
com
organizing a
madeira.
posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
We're gonna be in deep shit when that gets back.
Já era. Tá, eu sei que eu tenho concentração. Tô a fim de usar essa porra. Cadê os vagabundos? Aonde, aonde que eu não tô vendo? Lá. Caralho. Da onde tá vindo?
We're gonna be in deep shit when that gets back.
Caralho.
Stop him!
Top é o cacete, mano. Tá ali, ó. Tá não.
Don't let him get away.
Cadê o cara? Ali, ali, ali.
We're gonna be a deep shit when Pat gets back.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob. I
Ih,
said,
mano, mais um duelo.
I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Tá, ajuste a posição da mão usando. Tá, vai sacar de pressa. Ajuste a posição da mão, mano. Caralho, tem que mexer os dois analógicos. Que merda, hein? Tá, quando ouvir o batimento cardíaco, você pode puxar a arma primeiro. Tá, isso será marcado como um ato dos... Eu tô nem aí, mano. Porra! Filho da mãe. Tava saindo muito do foco o bagulho, mano. Eu posso deixar a mão ali no esquema, só isso, tá? Aqui, ó, mais perto, tá vendo? Tá, mais que isso ela não vai. Foda-se que eu fui desonrado, tô nem aí.
But they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Resistência a combate, é queima-roupa. Vou botar umazinha aqui pra ver qual é. Aqui é só de snipe, né?
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Tá, vambora. Tá,
So was the
Guadalupe.
bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Kennedy de
Roscoe
Guadalupe.
Bob Bryant was his name.
Ah, tá. Aqui eu posso botar
But
dupla.
no,
Uma
this
só.
time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo.
Eu
And
rifle.
yes, he was working for old man Clanton.
Hey, fucking run.
Opa, tô ouvindo vozes.
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there. Where? ¿Quién carajo es ese hombre?
I did my best to help those poor bastards.
Já era. Cabe 10 balas, né?
Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Já era. Caralho, uma cabeçada, mano.
Numbers from above and rained down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy.
Caralho, dá pra entender nada, mano. Aí reclama, tá matando os caras.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo.
Caralho, tô tomando costa, tomando frente, lado.
He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Ai, 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 era pra ser desviado, mano. Caralho, que isso?
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks.
Ali, ó, tem um filho da puta aqui, ó.
I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Ó, o último suspiro.
But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to find my way past these other assholes
Mas
first.
ficar aqui de cantinho, né? Tá, beleza. Vamos moscar aquele...
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately
Caralho,
knew
só
that a tactical
tenho...
retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Fudeu, mano. Caralho, atiraram aqui no bagulho aqui, mano.
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was,
Que isso, acabou a munição?
survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Fuja pela caverna. Onde tá a caverna, cara? Caralho, a bala cantou, parceiro.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
Não dá pra tretar não, tô sem munição.
But I wasn't about to roll over and die.
Como é que tem vagabundo aqui?
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
O bicho tá vindo das costas, mano.
Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this. I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Caralho.
And that's when something miraculous
Caralho.
like mana from heaven.
Essa época não tinha paraquedas não, meu parceiro.
Remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Pat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than
Vou
good.
pegar a munição desses otários aqui.
No.
Tá, elimine todos os inimigos e encontre o Velho Oeste no Canyon. Beleza. Tá, daqui pra cá não posso avançar, né? Tem que voltar?
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo.
Agora sim, pô. Dinamite.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time
Que
for the
isso?
hunted to become the hunter.
Da onde veio?
Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They
Dali,
were
ó.
right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir.
Acho que dá pra avançar por aqui, hein?
Dead man! I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
No one will ever find you here.
Filho da mãe.
Get him! Kill him!
Oi, caralho. Nem vim, só de cantinho aí. Pô, mano, acho que os caras não tá dropando munição não, velho.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Puta que pariu. Velho Clayton. Como é que eu vou matar o velho Clayton?
I'm coming for you.
Vai até o topo do morro e mate o
A little
Clayton.
stealth might
Tá.
have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till Kingdom Come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Caralho, ó, picotou o cacto. Dá pra tirar daqui não, mano. Tem que avançar pra aquela pedra ali, ó.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Caralho, jogaram um bom.
Damn contraption, damn to death. Get away with that. You one stupid son of a
Tá, irmão, calma aí, eu posso avançar ou não?
Now, gotta reload. Why are you so afraid to face me, huh? I don't know how you live this long.
Cleitão, tu tá fudido na minha mão. Caralho.
Would you just die? What I ever do to you?
Tá, então vai ser assim que você vai morrer, Cleitão.
goddamn bullet.
Ah, tá explicado.
Hey, let's see what you made up for. Do I gotta reload again? I don't know how you live this long.
Só mais um, Cleitão. Olha lá embaixo. Agora você foi. Ah, que isso, mano. Na hora que eu acertei certinho, o maluco me furou.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
Porra, parou lá embaixo, mano. Bicho é nojento, hein? Baixa, cara. Daqui dá. Carro lá embaixo. Uhum. Tá, então eu posso segurar para explodir antes, né? Aí, ó. Cara, ele é muito lento, mano.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon. But it was just me.
Eu vou tentar pegar daqui, mano. Aí, ó. Ah, pô. Macetei. Macetei. Fica lá embaixo. Porra. Aí. Na alma. Só que não tem mais. Tem. Caralho, corre, basta aí, viado. Que isso? Vai, 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 mata esse corno. Foi? Caralho, mas que merda, hein?
Look at you, you yellow belly hide, sap sucker! I don't know how you live this long.
Pegou, não?
What a piece of crap!
Aí. Caralho, ainda tem 3. Tô fudido, né? Pegou. A última, na
One of the
última.
cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Vamos ver quem tem habilidade aqui. Vamos botar um aqui de sacanagem. Olhos de águia. Virar faz o tempo passar mais debaixo. Ok. Olha lá. Ah, não tem ponto de habilidade. Tá de sacanagem. Próximo é 25.000.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys.
Ai, agora... Filho da mãe. É, fica mais lento mesmo o bagulho aqui. Porra. Caralho. Tô tomando, hein.
Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Ah, vários tiros aqui, mano. Porra, na concentração. E não matou o cara.
Wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Is that one of Wyatt's boys? Get him from the side.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down.
Morreu.
So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
You shoot the son of a bitch.
Toma. Toma na perninha.
It's you or me.
Alguma coisa pra cá? Oh, caralho.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas.
Tá, o caminho é pra lá
That's how the
mesmo.
cowboys identified each other.
É, pra lá.
And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Somebody killed him.
Ah, corno. Eita, ruim de dedo. Caralho, mó cabeçadão aqui.
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Uma dele. Caralho.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
E essa daqui? Espingarda do rifle. Aí não. Pô, minha merda que eu fiz, hein? Trocar essa porra, hein? Não tanca. Não dá, não. Isso é pra perto.
Time to die.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal.
Ganhamos nível.
Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Ah, o cara tá vindo aqui, ó. Brabo.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
Caralho,
After
de
old man
machado.
Clinton
De
died,
machado.
why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Tá, pegamos essa aí.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Mano, pega a visão aí então. Toma. Matei ninguém. Opa! Levei.
You're dead.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Opa!
You bastard.
Bota a cara, Mr. M. Bota. Só bota. Opa! Tem na alma, hein? Nossa, esse cara tá aqui, que arma, cara. Tá me dando dano pra cacete.
I'm gonna shoot you dead.
Aí, pega. Mais uma pra você aqui, ó. Toma.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Tá fechado ali o túnel. Ó, a portaria tá fechada. Para onde eu vou? Até o depósito de madeira.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Que a treta vai comer?
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Agora vai tretar com o irmão aí. Toma uma dose. Antes, toma chumbo. Curly Bill. Curly Bill, vai ter massagem pra tu não.
Are you saying they ran?
Caralho, aqui é...
was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
É na treta aqui, tem que saber onde
No,
o cara
sir.
tá, mano.
I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil. You working for Wyatt Earp?
Ah, bota a cara, Mr. M. Vou te dar um bazucadão aí, ó. Ó. Correu, né? Caralho, que isso? O cara tava ali, mano, ainda agora? Porra. Opa. Olha lá. Bora, você pega a 12, né? O otário, né? Eita, idiota. Dá uma coronhada no cara, não dei. Nós temos munição. Achei. Oh, o cara é muito rápido, mano. Nós temos mais munição. Aqui vai ser nojento, hein? É ele ali. Ah, vai se ferrar, vai. Porra, não dá pra fazer tete a tete com os caras, não. Tem que ser no talento mesmo.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
Time to dance with the devil. You working for Wyatt Earp? Did that son of a bitch Earp send you to kill me?
Caralho! Ai, meu, apertei o botão errado pra desviar, mano. Puta que pariu. Tem que fazer a cena do Matrix. Era analógico, eu apertei o direcional. Olha ele ali. O bicho vai ser nojento aqui, hein? Ai, caralho.
How's your footwork, boy? Did that son of a bitch Earp send you to kill me?
Ah, porra, eu dei várias porradas no cara, mano. Que isso? Caralho, mano.
Help me out here. You got a lot of sand showing up here all by your lonesome. Time to kiss your ass goodbye.
Porra, e tá aquele maluco ali também. Porra, é foda. Eu vou correr agora, vou cair na água. Ah. Porra, não tá aqui, ó.
No one kills Curly Bill.
Tá, tem vagabundo na minha... Tá, abaixa! Tá, levei. Já te vi. Deu dano. Não, tem nego nas costas, pô. Porra. Tá. Metade já foi, Curly. Deu dano, deu dano, deu dano, deu dano. Caralho. Olha ali. Tomou 5 de dano, 5. Ele lá, ele lá. Não vi ele não. Aí, Curly. Pega, otário.
Brocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Curly foi pra conta.
I
Steph
knew you
Curly.
didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Quem é o doidão aí? Próximo. No comando. Na cova. Johnny Ringo. Puta que pariu, hein?
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Mano, bota a mãozinha pertinho. Pertinho, que não tô nem aí se é desonra ou não. Coração bateu, vai tomar. Que isso?
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
Tô nem aí que é desonra, quero é matar.
Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Morto sem honra. É isso aí, rapaziada. Vou estar encerrando o vídeo aqui por aqui. Depois de matar vários sem honra. Estou desonrado aqui no faroeste. Valeu, rapaziada. Vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui, não ficou muito longo. Valeu. Quem gostou do conteúdo, deixa aquele like, se inscreve no canal. Agradeço muito. Valeu, até a próxima aí, rapaziada. E fui.